Lima. India. November. Skull.
Uniform.
Sierra. Lingus.
Kev Manning.
Fausty Walnuts.
Cat. Meow, bitch.
Meow, bitch.
APW, May the 17th. Gym Wars, the Lucky 7 tournament. Well, boys, we got a couple problems with some people here. You know, first about gimmick stealing.
What's that about?
Well, Dylan Drake, the golden boy, for one. He wears a robe out there, it looks like gold dust, and Ric Flair's robes had a baby and gave it to the look-alike of Matthew McConaughey. Well, alright.
Believes.
Billy Blade. First you steal Gangrel's gimmick. Now you're doing the Bret Michaels gimmick. Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Who's theirs?
The 90s. The 90s.
Stink Pink Inc. I'll give you credit. That is the best name in professional wrestling today.
No, that's not the name.
What's the name?
Pink, Mink, Ink.
Never mind.
Believes.
Ego, AJ Kirsch, and Mr. Outrageous.
Mr. Outrageous. Mr. Outrageous.
Nate Rules. Or is it Sweetie Pie?
Sweetie pie.
Or Nightmare Nathan Graves? Or Nathaniel Sweet? I used to manage the guy, well, back when...
He manages faggots.
Well, I was saying, I would...
Pinche maricones. Pinche maricones.
Pinche maricones.
I'd like to see these two fight already. Let's see who's carrying this team of ego. Either that or kiss already and get it over with.
Hey, now that would be outrageous.
I want to see who's got the balls in this group. Who's carrying you guys? It sure the fuck wasn't Johnny LaRocca.
Believes.
So May 17th at the world famous APW Garage in Hayward, the Hounds of Nonsense will be there. Will you?
We'll be real easy to find, boys. We'll be the ones throwing up the Lingus Mafia sign. You can't miss us.
Believes.
Believe.
Believe. In the Lingus.
Believe in the Lingus. Believe in the meat twitcher. There you go, your meat twitcher of the week. A lot of people thought it was going to be the dancer from last night with Jericho. But yeah, give me a break. So we was here for 2 seconds. And come on, look at
bring her in. That's a whole nother story.
and look at how Velvet looked. You cannot have umbrage with this week's meat twitcher. So, where's the pen?
Pick a pocket. Any pocket.
Well, it can't be the beer pocket. Pick this one pocket. Just give me the fucking pen. Very good. That's what this outfit's for. Cap off. So, Velvet, with a beautiful sixth spot.
Possession of second place now.
Second place for her. We got a couple five spots on here. Yeah, well, and well, Gwen's really in the second spot. So, hey, nonetheless. Anyway, on to the show. A lot of nonsense, a lot of bitching and moaning. So, believes. It's the Wrestlingus show. I'm Dean Cavbros, or Pretty Boy Cav Manning, as most know me. This is Fausty Walnuts, or Rollins' boy over the side. So we want to get to what happened this week.
What happened?
Well, a lot of nonsense happened. But first of all, what are you going to open this thing? Now,
This pocket's come in handy.
Jesus. Now here's
Get this thing out.
here's a surprise for you.
Oh.
We got this delivered to us by Mr. Robert Flores in the mail. I've
so you
seen
already
it.
opened it.
Well, I knew what it was.
Oh.
So, you have to open this. And you know what? I'm too lazy to edit it in, so you're going to have to go up to the camera to show everybody what this is.
Oh, you know what? I just saw one of these the other day.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's a bottle opener, but it's a luchador bottle opener with our own nonsense on it.
Oh,
Go
shit,
show
I
the
see
camera
what
so we can get on with this
Okay, go ahead.
show. Yes.
Talk.
So, see the camera. There you go.
Cap off.
Cap off, and a lingus on the sides of the legs.
And Mafia on
There we go. So, anyway, let's start with TNA.
Impact?
Yes. D'Lo gets exiled, which was nonsense. And you know what? At least they didn't let him back in the group 2 seconds by the end of the show. That's what I was waiting for.
So now he's washing bikes? Or
Yes, he's washing their assholes. And I'm not giving up my cut. My cut. I love that they're bikers. My cut. All of a sudden, they're fucking hardcore bikers.
It's a club.
Oh, yes. Right in the clubhouse. Even more astounding on the show is Hogan got his hair back.
Amazing.
Amazing.
So grew.
And it's a different color than his mustache and real hair, if you look. So, let's see how this thing works. Yeah, very good.
Like a headlock.
Bear hug.
I want to sit on there. Oh, it's humping it. Anyways.
Aries,
Thanks, Rob.
what he had to do with Christy Hemme screwing up who was coming out. That tells you she is a zombie and goes by what that monitor is telling her to go by. She announces the wrong team, doesn't care about the music being different, no difference at all, and Aries cornering her, forcing her.
As soon as they heard it, too, they're on the ramp like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he turned around like, what the fuck? And it was almost looked like it was supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
So Aries then stands up in the corner for his wave to the crowd with
her in the corner,
dick in mouth, which was perfect. And she, okay, you could hear her on the mic, okay already. So that was good. And shame on WWE still for not signing Aries. For him not being able to pass tough enough, or whatever that, was it tough enough? Tough enough, nonsense. Abyss, the big shocking, look who came back. Chris Abyss. And the sad thing is that his mask doesn't have a top to it, so how are they giving him hair? It's strung on a couple of things, and you see his normal hair underneath.
Yeah.
And, he took out his, dentures, and now he's clean shaven.
So does Joseph show up next week like, oh, now I finally found my brother?
Or
Was it
he'll
like
be
the whole
missing it.
reason
Abyss
he
has to go
came?
find him now. Yeah, he came to search for his brother, but he decided to go train to be a wrestler in the meantime. Okay, so we forgot to give the trivia for the beginning of the show.
Oh.
So, what the hell's the difference? Last week we forgot to give you the answer. We had to put it on the screen.
We gave it eventually.
While we were shaving our heads. What was Damien Sandow's original WWE name when he came in the first time before they had to repackage him into being Sandow? There's your trivia. Let's see if anyone's hot shit with that. You could even look him up on YouTube eventually and see him without the beard and all that, which is bizarre because
It's way different.
But we'll give you a hint. He was with Michelle McCool
Yeah.
and some other slob. So, it is time for the fun part of the show, which I love best. It is for the Bone List. Nonsense as always with this show. So, who are we doing this week? And
Who are
I'll
we
let
doing?
you. Hey now, I'll let you in on our little background bullshit here, our little backstage stuff. I ever have any idea who he's picking for this Bone List. He's in charge of this nonsense. So, who do you got this week?
This week, in honor of her new country singing CD coming out last week, Mickey James. And how sad is it that every time I see Mickey James, I want to say Piggy James?
Oh, that you're horrible. You're horrible.
Imagine if they were doing that angle still when they had the whole Be a Star thing.
Yeah.
The anti-bullying.
Oh, yeah, no
my
kidding.
God. Anyways. So, Mickey James.
Yes.
On her list, we have, John Cena is a well-known one.
We've known about this one.
And then after she left John Cena, after Cena was done with her, basically, she went to Kenny Dykstra.
Kenny Dykstra. Yes. That's how we remember he got fired or something, right?
I believe Leland Young talked about that on the news one time.
Yes.
Anyways.
Kenny Schwartz, he got fired.
One going back previously was one Joey Mercury.
Really?
Who's on her bone list.
Jesus.
And she is currently boning Magnus in TNA.
Is that right? See, and I hear about her going out on dates with other dudes and everything
Or at
like
least
that.
she was with them. Whatever. I don't know if she still is.
Yeah, so, anyway. We better hustle along in this. So, anyway, we'll get to the WWE report now.
All right.
Is the Mark Henry world record a real world record?
I don't know.
You can't say he broke a world record and have it be a bullshit because it's one of those known things.
Yeah.
So that maybe we'll outsource Leland Yao to find this out for us next week. Dance Off, thanks for wasting my fucking time. Absolute waste of my time with their parquet on the floor.
Yeah.
Saying watch the WWE app is the same as saying watch the WWE network because they both don't work.
No.
I've deleted that app a while ago when we were voting and it wouldn't work. And Cole's showing it on the screen and it doesn't work. Who the fuck wants to see it?
When I was done watching Raw, I took a shit and I felt like the app came out because I felt like they're shoving it up my ass the whole show.
The app got shoved up everyone's ass, and I saw not Dave Meltzer on Twitter, and he said, I haven't watched the show yet, West Coast feed or whatever, give me 2 words to describe today's show. And someone wrote WWE app. I said, that was
the
beautiful.
new way to watch television.
Yeah, and I like the pound that was trending. No WWE app. No more WWE app was the pound. Yeah, it was. And I feel bad for Cole because people are like, shut the fuck up, Cole. It ain't his fault. They're shoving it in his ears.
It's not his fault.
Tell everyone. I love AJ's new move.
Oh, she can
The Black Widow. It was like, yeah. Sniff my asshole move is that one it's called. Or if they blow into her asshole, it sounds like a...
Jig. I can't.
Oh, what an asshole. They give him a stage and he blows it, right? Great. I love the promo with Triple H and Brock. Triple H did the whole where it was like realistic where he said, you're afraid to let him come here because I will kick his ass. You're afraid your meal ticket's going to be gone and the prestige and everything of Brock will be gone. So I'm hoping this means Brock will win this fucking match because he told him if he doesn't win this match, his mystique and everything is done for. It's out the window.
Yep.
So he has to win this match. Otherwise, they've said, you're worthless. Great. So if he loses this, and like you said on Twitter the other day, if Triple H no-sells the whole office being broken up, why the hell do we care? He totally no-sold. He goes, who cares? I don't care. I wasn't there.
This is my real office. Well,
yeah.
Don't want to make a big deal about it still afterwards then.
Yeah, it made it like, oh, I don't give a shit. You know, you only raped my mother. I don't really care. She's not my girlfriend. Thanks. Way to put everything over. So that's the end of everything. That's pretty much all that happened.
Slow
Nothing
week.
too crazy.
Next week at least we'll have Extreme Rules to recap.
Adolfless
Extreme Rules.
Adolfless, yeah, which is shitty because I love a ladder match.
I know. That sucks.
You know, he was good on Twitter though last night.
He was great.
That was fun. And we will be invading APW this Friday, the 17th.
Don't tell him.
Didn't we say it on the promo? What are you talking about? We only said how we're going to be there and get them and get... Well, listen, we're not hard to find, boys. We'll be the ones throwing up the Lingus Mafia sign. That's what it was said. Invading is showing up to me, okay? So, just believes in the Lingus, and you'll see. Yeah. So, anyway, the answer to the Sandow question is...
Idol Stevens.
Idol Stevens. And boy, oh boy, they didn't let him speak or anything, I guess, because Sandow is over like $1 million.
Casey James, I think, was the other jabroni.
With New Tits McCool.
The Pets. Weren't they like the Pets or some shit?
Yeah, it was better than when Shaniqua had her Basham brothers and they had ball gags. Modern day Zed is dead and all that. Zed is dead. So, anyway, there's your nonsense show for the week. Get ready for some more hijinks if we...
our hair.
Yes. And
much to many chagrin.
So anyway, watch next week because you never know what trouble we can get in at APW, and believe me, it'll be on film if we do. So remember, together we're assholes.